अभी होना चाहिए रे बराबर. व्हाट द फक डूड. वर्टिकल भी चालू है, ये भी चालू है. दिस फील्स नाइस. ओके, आई थिंक वी आर गुड. वी हैव टू यू नो. तो आज हम लोग खेलेंगे विचर 3 वाइल्ड हंट. लेट्स सी. आई लॉन्च द गेम फर्स्ट, फिर देखते हैं. या आई थिंक वी हैव ट्रांजिशन टू द गेम स्क्रीन, राइट? ये स्किप करना है क्या? आई थिंक वी कैन स्किप दिस. ये नहीं करेंगे.
I see you gather before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
मैंने देखा है, तुम लोग
The
देखो.
gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
ओके. यो मास्टर 77 गेमिंग मैन, कैसा है? मस्त. शाउट आउट टू मास्टर 77 गेमिंग. वैसे कोई देख नहीं रहा है, बट ठीक है. हेल्प मी रीच 500 सब्स. अगर वैलो खेलता तो आई एम गिविंग, सॉरी नॉट गिविंग अप, आई विल बी गिविंग आउट अ वैलो पास फ्री. सो जिसको भी मिल जाए, फील लकी मैन. We'll just quickly check the settings first. हाँ ये बंद कर दे क्या अपन? दिस लुक्स बेटर. आई विश आई कुड प्ले द सेम बट लो एंड पीसी है. कौन सा पीसी है बता तो सही. मैं देखो लो एंड के भी अच्छे गेम्स बता सकता हूँ. मैं आई हैव प्लेड लो एंड गेमिंग पीसी फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 4-5 years. तो मुझे बता, मैं देखो बोलता हूँ तेरा स्पेक्स बता, मैं देखो सही गेम बताता हूँ. हाँ अभी एकदम ही कम है तो उसका मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता बट देन विल ट्राई डू समथिंग. क्यों भाई? मेरे को 7. इट व्हाट? नॉट, ये सब बाद में देखेंगे. अपन गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं. थोड़ा थोड़ा म्यूजिक का वॉल्यूम. दिस फील्स मच बेटर. अ न्यू गेम, फ्रेश स्टार्ट. मैंने कभी खेला नहीं है विचर, तो मैं स्टोरी एंड शॉर्ट खेलूंगा. ऑन ऑफ कोर्स भाई, ट्यूटोरियल दिखाओ. आई नीड ट्यूटोरियल्स गाइस, मेरे को नहीं आता है गेम. वाओ. ओह फक. Itachi, are you? What the fuck? Okay. Where is Henry Cavill? स्टोरी ड्रिवन गेम्स अगर चल जाए ना यार, मैं सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ, मैं वाला छोड़ दूंगा खेलना. अपने यहाँ पे इंडिया में साला कोई स्टोरी ड्रिवन गेम देखता ही नहीं है. That's the sad part about it. I have a controller दो, कंट्रोलर से खेलूँ क्या? बट मुझे एक चीज़ पता है, आगे जाके ना ये गेम आगे जाके ये गेम साला ना कंट्रोलर से बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है, मैंने देखा है. देखते हैं क्या होता है. वी कैन प्ले विद द कंट्रोलर तो. बट आके इसमें ना एमिंग का थोड़ा इशू है, मैंने देखा था. ऑटो असिस्ट अगर यू नो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज आई विल कनेक्ट द कंट्रोलर, बट ना मैं एम असिस्ट रहेगा तो खेलूंगा, बिकॉज मुझे कंट्रोलर से एमिंग ज़रा भी नहीं आता है. नहीं हुआ रे ट्रांजिशन मेरे को जो करना था. शे, मेरे को लगा प्रेजेंट डे का ट्रांजिशन हो जाएगा. अभी तो हो जा. वो वो होपफुली दिस इज मोर देन 60 एफपीएस. सर मैं मेरा 60 एफपीएस पे लॉक नहीं होना चाहिए. हीट से तो लग भी नहीं रहा है मेरे को कि इसमें कुछ है. वो ये सही सीन है, देखो ये.
I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Wow, PG-13 brother, what the fuck? इसमें कुछ filter नहीं है क्या? No filters, guys. What the fuck? Let's see. अगर aim assist रहेगा तो I'll play with the controller because it's much better with controller if you ask me. Fuck, dude. No filters in this game. What the fuck, dude? चला कोई आ जाए पीछे तो बोले क्या खेल रहा है ये? Okay. 2 मिनट के लिए मेरा अटक गया था, जान अटक गया था. आ गया तो ये मेरा कंट्रोलर रजिस्टर ही नहीं हुआ. नाइस. ओह, इधर चल रहा है, फिर उधर क्यों नहीं चल रहा है भाई? अब आएगा मजा. सेट बहुत हाई है. बहुत हाई लग रहा है फिर भी ये. Much better. Ryzen में controller setting, what the fuck? ये चल रहा है. Controller. Yeah, man, it's working. रुक जा, इमुलेटर डाउनलोड करके देखते हैं अपन. हो जाएगा मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली तो. Fuck it, नहीं हो रहा है तो छोड़ देते हैं. I start working. Fuck it, no controllers for now. Think, yeah. क्या है विचर सेंसर ओके ब्रदर अनलॉक डोर ये क्या और कुछ है क्या घूमने ये क्या है मोशन ब्लर है मोशन ब्लर
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
ठीक है भाई चलो ट्रेनिंग चल रही लोअर बर्थ
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Yeah, यार CPU nice वो सब ठीक है भाग क्यों नहीं रहे तू भाई
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I don't get mad at her
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to
इसमें भी
do.
बेला
Your
रामजी को डाल
reflexes are
दो
still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
ठीक है चल.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
ठीक है.
Of course.
ट्यूटोरियल
It's a
देखना
richer
पड़ेगा.
school
मैं
or an
अकेला ही
elven
नहीं.
bathhouse.
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
अबे इसके आगे चलो. बच्चा है तो क्या हट.
What did I tell
I
you
don't
about
know.
breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Oh.
Siri, cut it out.
तेरे घर पे कल. ठीक है क्यों कुछ नहीं इधर. चलो. वो
Geralt? What is it?
आजा पीछे. खेला है रे मैंने गेम इसलिए मुझे पता है किधर जाना है. वो आप कितना भी फास्ट खेलो इसमें आपको एंड में वही दिखाएंगे कि वो जीत जाती है. देखा.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
फंडामेंटल्स
Should
सिखाओ
work
भाई.
on the
मैं
basics. Even skilled
मैंने खेला ही
masters
नहीं है
need
ये
to
गेम.
own the
बहुत दिन हो गया.
fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
कैसे ड्रॉ करते हो वो तो बताओ. 1 to draw steel and 1 to sheath it. C okay. D to select and deselect star. Thought it.
Quick cut! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got.
Down to
Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Stop showing off, Geralt. Tomfoolery! Enough! Dodge!
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
dodge. Okay.
Harry. Ciri.
What? Lost your nerve?
It's hanging.
What am I supposed to carry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now to live later. Riposte! Strike!
Press
Counter-strike.
GB open.
Maybe a storm's coming. Who's next?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a
Select
few
the Q
witches' signs.
sign
Let's
by
start
pressing.
with Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Okay, आगे बता.
Just Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on.
जल्दी गया.
I'm too old. See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for axing. Damn it. I hate this.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Axie can really muddle your
Disorient
mind.
opponents. Okay.
Burden now. Show her, Geralt.
What the?
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Not bad.
ठीक है, basic समझ गया. Stand in the point to ticket. Okay. थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करते हैं क्या? ठीक है.
Continue training and will.
अरे सरक तो.
What? Lost your nerve?
This'll be quick and painful.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm too old for this shit.
अबे तो. चलो बस हो गया. खत्म करो.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Oh, oh, oh.
Vesemir.
Aviana will take this, and then White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
वो watching guys, अगर कोई देख रहा है तो please like
Dawn's
कर दो.
some way off. We've got
500
time.
subs तक का road है मेरा बस. बता दे जो हुआ भाई.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
थोड़ा game dialogue heavy
Didn't
होगा
end
तो.
well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
वैसे उसने मेरे को स्टील शॉर्ट का
Wait.
कुछ बताया नहीं अभी तक तो.
Show me the letter from
confused.
Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there.
Okay.
What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it.
Bet.
I smell it. Ghouls.
इसको पेंट आ जाओ striking over certain abilities can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in.
Of course.
What is
When
adrenaline?
armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Note: when playing Blood Rock. Can use food equipment upper consume slot. Okay, got it.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew?
We just
Couldn't
spent most
stop
of the time
talking
loading.
about how useful they are as creatures.
Okay, X दबाने से वो आ जाएगा इतना मेरे को समझ गया चलो भाई
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Game
War's
looks
not
beautiful
exactly
for
going
2015,
our
huh?
way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Okay
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
जल्दी से कूदा रे मैं
We going? Help me! Help!
the hell
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
चलो ठीक है ऑनरेबल
You
वे
don't
में
owe us
खेलना है
anything.
सो
You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea.
वाह
Especially
नाइट
since
सॉकर
that
तू है ही
wound
नहीं
needs
क्या कर
cleaning.
सकते हैं
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
एक मिनट एक
Move it! So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest of the mountain.
फाइनेंस
sure,
वाले रहे
but
बजाज
here,
फाइनेंस गाइस
near the main road.
साइड पे वो तेरे को
Maybe
फोटो
it's the
भेजता
war.
वहाँ का ठीक है
Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
yeah man I don't want nothing to do with this city you are nearing your don't disturb the peace remember town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft also won't look kindly local residents often erect notice board near settlements such as villages that are marked examine them learn about contract work for witches okay
Who knows what the morrow will bring? Told me about Smithfield.
जाना तो अपने को इधर ही
Listen one day, so folk had a witchman that was hunting in the dark, started poking.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
a minute looking for a woman
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Hello, options are marked. End the conversation. Okay.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again.
Oh fuck.
Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Okay, buy and sell item. Okay. I think I'll top up थोड़ा सा पूरी टॉप अप करते हैं मे बी मोस्ट प्रोबेबली तो वही है सस्ता वाला ले लेते हैं खत्म हो जाएगा ये ले लेते हैं we don't have much ठीक है feels nice ठीक है बस हो गया feels nice
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fit.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Once more, what a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
ठीक है farewell खत्म करो.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself.
इसको तो मैं भी
Butcher
पता हूँ
of
कौन.
Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there, dark of night, black and white, gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Okay, तो basically अपने को पूछना है ही
We men of the road must stick
एक soldier
together.
से.
Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
ठीक है.
With vigor, lad!
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Better than that.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, अपने को अकेले जाना है क्या?
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asked. When he started
ये क्यों नहीं आ रहा यार?
squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it set it with some drowning.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. Kings do the fighting. Which way you walk?
मेरा घोड़ा ही नहीं आ रहा है. Okay.
Come on.
We can loot this, I guess, no? Okay.
Damn deer, strip the bark off the trees again, freak. Looking for trouble? Freak. May the sun shine upon you.
Come on, Roach. Magic. A place of power.
अपने से strong है, point नहीं है. मेरे को फाइट करना ही नहीं है ना, मेरे को भाग जाना है.
Decently. That's what you folk lack.
I guess ऊपर ही जाना है, right?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh?
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Hi, Talon.
Don't get accustomed, nerdling.
To the tower. Go. Stop!
Goltais Griffin
मैं डर गया.
Epcor.
हाँ?
Epstreda.
नहीं विषय. दिलान में आए क्या लगूंगा?
Nordest Ulfheiden en Meras.
अरे यार, shit.
Essedrug Myras.
Heil,
Essedruven
Kerzai!
of Heiden. Nere Deich eten
I mean, विसर लोगो. Sorry.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Yeah, chalo.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jagten.
password?
Dunno any.
So, out.
And thick-skulled quarter. Like you to craft something for me.
ये क्राफ्टिंग मैंने देखने के लिए आया था मैं बस. On left hand side of the screen is the last list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Click on category or diagram to select it. Here is detailed description currently. Center of the screen shows component needed to create design. Okay. Okay. पैसे नहीं है कुछ भी करने के लिए अपने पास. लॉल.
So long.
This is Irish. O'Reilly said it is smart. Said it styling too.
So basically we have to meet someone जिसको पता हो कि अपने को क्या. Walk up to someone. ठीक है समझा बट फास्ट ट्रैवल करेंगे अभी. यहाँ जाते हैं ना यहाँ से वो वाला दोनों पास में ही है. ये क्या है. आया 2 मिनट में. मांगू ठीक है. मैं कौन कर रहा.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Islov just left home.
Whoa there. there, Roach.
Yeah.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. Too late. Attacked another one.
Easy.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Good day, yeah, good day.
घोड़े पे चल के जाएगा वाह यार चल ठीक है
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to
Yeah.
be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Grounds guardians were celebrating, saturated with blood. Griffin interrupted them. A camp.
यहीं पे कुछ है एग्जामिन तो यहीं पे करना है.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Elf guardians probably.
ये फास्टर तो नहीं करना है. Okay, just. And jumping will largely hold space during your leap. Okay.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it at least.
फक ये तो मर चुका है तो मैं अगर इसको नहीं मारूंगा तो किसको मारना है फिर?
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Okay, male है. कर ले भाई.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
You have gained ability point. Press backspace and go to character mode. ठीक है. ये मैं को अभी भी नहीं समझा था but ठीक है. So character levels. When you gain certain number of experience points, you advance to next level. You get experience points for killing monsters, completing quick. Muscle memory, fast attack damage increased by 5%. ले लेते हैं, फैला ही लेते हैं. Yeah. Can deactivate a video anytime I activate others. Okay. So I have a doubt. मैं ये क्यों नहीं ले पा रहा हूँ? Okay, we'll figure out later. Apprentice rule is the core concept of Witcher's Code. For good reason, proper preparation has saved. It does like much other. Okay, ये road follow करेगा.
That's it, Roach.
Whoa, 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 whoa. अब चुरा लूँगा मैं. अरे उतर यार.
Not so fast, Roach. Bad time?
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
When one of the quests is updated, another you're not currently tracking the updated quest. Yes, they start tracking. भाई भी दबाया ना. मेडिटेट नहीं करना मुझे. What the fuck, dude? कहाँ जाना है बे? क्वेस्ट सिस्टम मुझे नहीं समझा इसका अभी भी, बट ठीक है. I'll do what is necessary.
Whoa!
And space. चलो मिल गया बकथॉन. इजी था रे ये वाला, तो इतना कुछ था नहीं.
Done what I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
I like the water physics यार, अच्छा physics है.
Run, Roach.
Don't touch me!
Whoa!
Barbarians.
Not so fast, Roach.
Ah!
Quest giver. Notice board. ठीक है.
The plague!
एक्स्ट्रा है बट मेरे को एक्स्ट्रा करने का मन तो नहीं है. ठीक है. हाँ मेरे को मेन क्वेस्ट खत्म करना है. You'll say and you'll be right, but if he fell, you like he did.
field is on the other side of the river.
By the wood. Boy
What
in
was that?
clinics. Good lad, Master Witch.
And Medetta.
Harvest is a long way off yet.
यहीं पे तो था अपना बंदा यार.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
तो चलो यार.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Prepare to fight him. His attack what would be? Select the event. ठीक है. Now you can use the front of. Okay. That. See how You know, much info.
My gran told me about Smithsburg.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Lord.
That was hunting nearby. Started poking him.
Into your mug.
Like, it's you. What's wrong on phone?
Come on. A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Like this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
अभी fight अच्छा है वैसे.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
Damn ugly.
It's about to dive!
Okay. आजा आजा. Come on, come on.
Damn it! Damn! It's fast!
उसका फटका लगने से पहले घूमना चाहिए। नहीं जाओ भाई, डिफिकल्ट कुछ नहीं है।
Don't let it get away!
Damn, you're ugly. Run, Roach.
I can only see more, but hear more. Okay, brother. अरे भाग! वाह भाई। Come on. आना यार। Oh.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Faster.
अरे कितना ट्यूटोरियल है इसमें, एक एक चीज के लिए नहीं चाहिए भाई, हर चीज का ट्यूटोरियल। एक ही बार में बताना, नहीं चाहिए वो।
What do you want?
What the hell is this?
Rye!
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
कोई लेना चाहिए रे क्रेडिट्स के लिए।
Please, no more!
Winds howling.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you're peddling.
ये which is steel अरे यार मेरे को एक ही करना है तो first all are good.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, right.
So long.
So
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
let's get the fuck out of here.
Ooh. Can you just...
इतना सब है करने के लिए बट यार हाँ 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 मला दे इथेच. हा इथेच दे. समज अरे दे मी आता गेम खेळतो स्ट्रीम करतो. Okay.
Bobbing about like shit in a blood bowl.
Wow, yeah. So beautiful, na?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all...
So you managed to salvage some...
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Just by saying you. Can be sold. Thank you. भाई दरवाजा बंद करना. पता नहीं यार क्या है तो मैं कैसे लूं. But I'll
Take care. In Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt. We should stay out of it, just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took 'em down.
Took 'em down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the god's wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
अरे उसका मुंडी उड़ा दिया मैंने
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
मदद किया तो ऐसा क्यों बोलते
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
really for it
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
तो बेसिकली उसको पता है मैं किधर हूँ मैं उसके साथ आने से पहले वही मेरे साथ आ गई ठीक है
You know, at a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
शेव करने की क्या जरूरत है?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions. General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time. I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Squaretel unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Not at all. I meddled in a personal affair. Helped Yorvith lift the spell that held Saskia.
Yes. And in doing so, gave Radovid a reason to begin his witch hunts. Congratulations.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
A Vedimi, directly out of Nordling Tales. You can't see. A shame I have no time. A Vedimi, directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable. A shame I have no time.
I'm back. यहाँ पे थोड़ा डायलॉग हैवी है गेम तो you can then
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling tales. You conceive.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
तो ड्रेस कहाँ पे करूँ मैं?
A shame I have no time.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience.
Put ठीक है but how to dress?
The gentleman will kindly dress.
तो किया
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Imgrimi et art ketzer. Deifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Velian namen, vatkan favort. I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Yennefer के साथ romance कब?
Take it
आएगा
you didn't
आएगा 2
summon
मिनट
me to
रुको.
reminisce about the good old days. So,
Silence.
Soon.
My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
how many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Garen Vatkan, Vakelm.
Gwynhart ve Gledvian. Es het een wat gen geralt.
Let's go.
Garen Vatkan, Vakelm.
What? What?
The statue's right.
Good morning.
Greetings.
And it's
Yes,
past
yes,
noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard, the second Prince of Elanda. Not only am I made to wait
500 subs पे giveaway है guys. अगर कोई देख रहा है तो please.
Es ist die Fs. Finster nehmen für Savatka. Den Kaputt.
Barbarians.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his
Yes?
possessions.
Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthless.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
अपना
I miss those
गहरा
awkward
चौड़ी है एक
compliments of
नंबर का.
yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I thought they subscribe.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
किससे बात करने बोला था इसने?
Vedimin, directly out of Nordling.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going?
देखते हैं, at least world building तो समझे.
Apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
यार इतना quest इतना dialogue ले इतना बड़ा क्यों है इसमें?
This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Oh! How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
We crossed the Yara, we will cross the Pontar.
मेरा स्पेस उखड़ गया इसमें से.
Go ahead.
यार मेरे को मेन क्वेस्ट करना है ये सब
Yes,
करना
and
टाइम
that's
पास.
good.
To return to the map of
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
मैंने शायद कहाँ तक खेला था यार मेरे को याद नहीं. ये मैंने देखा है बट आई नो.
That's it, Roach.
बस नहीं मुझे कोई अलग देखना है. वाह यार इतना बड़ा कैसे भी है. हाँ तो मेरे को मेन क्वेस्ट तो आई हैव टू लेवल अप आई थिंक ये सब कंप्लीट करने के लिए राइट. ओके भाग भाई. Where to go but बलवन में हूँ मैं. मेरे को ज़रा डिफिकल्ट जा रहा है समझ. ओवन गार्ड स्केलियन वेलेट ठीक है मुझे तो बताओ लेवल 5 सबसे इजी वही है यही है जो भी है कैसे ढूंढूं ओके नोट
Then both forces
Who
attacked.
will protect us
Bumping
poor?
into each other.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat.
Full moon soon. Blow your windows tight. You better down steady.
That'd be sure.
देखना पड़ेगा कि कैसे है अब मुझे पता है क्या करना तो यार लेवल 2 ठीक है क्लोज में ये वाला है तो ये वाला देख क्या है देख एक छोटा क्वेस्ट करके तो देखते हैं क्या होता है fucking gallo
Move it!
Blowing goat, fucker!
Right, me lovers, to work! With vigor, lads!
Okay.
Come to Pappy! Kill if you love the
I think we should run
Don't let him catch his breath! Fuck! We'll flail your skin.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in the ditch!
Don't be afeard!
am I gonna die मैं भाग भी नहीं सकता इधर से क्या भाग गया nothing. We can go inside, right? Uh, okay, crafting.
Faster.
So much to do in this world, though.
Go, go.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
थोड़ा साइड कुछ देखना पड़ेगा रे, उसके सिवा मेरे को नहीं लगता कि इसमें लेवल अप करना ही पड़ेगा, ऑप्शन नहीं है मेरे पास। ठीक है, साइड क्वेस्ट देखते हैं क्या है ये।
Come on, Roach.
चल ना यार, क्यों नहीं भाग रहे अपना? मारते आ जाओ उसको, देखते हैं जो भी है। Okay. There was nothing? Okay. Okay, nigga. Right now. I'm gonna die now.
Come on.
There was nothing, what the fuck? इधर कुछ था भी नहीं रे. इसका लूटिंग सिस्टम देखना पड़ेगा बॉस. आई आल्सो डोंट नो क्या है एग्जैक्टली.
Run, Roach.
आसपास के क्वेस्ट तो देख ले क्या है. मैं नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो.
Come on now.
Get him! Come on! Son of a gun!
अरे यार, I don't know कैसे मैं मर रहा हूँ, but ठीक है. So do I have to rank up or what? Yes, man. ठीक है, ये वाला देख. किसको भाई, किसको पूछना है? बट किधर है? ओके, आई एम कंफ्यूज्ड, थोड़ा सा नहीं समझ में आ रहा, बट हाँ, बट यहीं पे तो लगा आस्क को डालो तो कौन, ठीक है ना, वही तो था फिर.
That's it, Roach.
क्वेस्ट देखते हैं. ठीक है, सेकंड रिक्वेस्ट. नहीं समझा रहे मुझे, मतलब एक मिनट में देख लेता हूँ नेट, शायद रहेगा. आई एम गेटिंग इट. चैट जीपीटी नहीं रहे. पहला कौन है क्वेस्ट का नाम? आस्क कोडल एंड हाउ, बट मैं तो यहीं पे था.
Don't you look at me.
Greetings, good man. Having
So many beer nor cider. Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh.
अब कहाँ पे है?
This quest is on the bulletin board in White Orchard. Apparently, a ghost has been haunting a nearby town.
बट कहाँ पे है, मैं वही तो पूछ रहा हूँ. मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कैसे. बॉस, आई डोंट इवन फाइंड दैट इन ओके.
Slow now.
अबे
That's it, Roach.
एक मिनट यार, how? I want to level up, but ना नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि ये जाना किधर है. What the fuck? I'm stuck. अभी नहीं पता कहाँ जाना है. Yeah. I came here. अबे यार जाना किधर है, अभी नहीं पता, मैं नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. इधर जाके देखते कुछ है क्या. बट है कहाँ पे, मतलब वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. I'm confused. कुछ जो क्वेस्ट में रहेगा कहीं पे यार, मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा. बट चलो इसको ट्रैक कर दो. ट्रैक किया. आओ ठीक है, आजा. रोज काम का नहीं है साला, अपने आता नहीं है फटाफट. ये वाला देखते हैं, फिर थोड़ी देर बाद खेलेंगे. आज के लिए तो 3 ऑलमोस्ट 3 आवर्स खेला मैंने गेम. देखते हैं यार. ये गेम ना अच्छा है, बट तुम लोग को समझाता नहीं है कि ये करना क्या एग्जैक्टली. लाइक ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर गेम्स लाइक एल्डन रिंग देन, बट इट्स टू कंफ्यूजिंग. इतना सारा चीज़ है ना इसमें कि तुम भूल जाओगे करना ही क्या है. अभी मैं समझ नहीं आ रहा जाना क्या है.
A stranger! Saw him over there!
Jack up! Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
अबे
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
मैकडॉल्ड्स पी ले भाई, देगा नहीं.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep! Vodka!
Who's this one?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi! Great boy! What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf?
Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got one prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot.
Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on
मुझे
him.
तो नहीं लगता अभी तो मुझे सादा
If you
लोगों ने
want a
मार दिया
rest,
था.
come with me. I've a bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin
Ah,
with what
yeah,
looks
mate.
like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.
क्या?
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Whoa there, Roach.
One of these days, you'll not hide her in time.
Go, go.
You'll watch every lad in the unit shag her senses.
Is that everything? Is that all you?
रोज को सोने नहीं मिल रहा, वो तो बात अलग है बट
Piss off. No.
Whoa there, Roach.
Air's strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
कुत्ता भाई एक सांड है.
Be gone. Leave me be, whoever you is. Get away.
Calm down. It's over.
ये करके तो आधे से ज़्यादा गेम तो आराम से खत्म कर सकता है ये. मेरी क्या जरूरत है?
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik. Supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream. How he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all.
The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them. Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Just wonderful.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Okay. ये देखते हैं फिर इसके बाद थोड़ी देर बाद खेलेंगे ठीक है थोड़ी देर बाद मतलब कल ही खेलेंगे आज नहीं
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully. There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning. Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
Oh.
Interesting. A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige, also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
एक बार क्वेस्ट देख लेते हैं. अभी तो मुझे लेवल अप करना ही पड़ेगा. सेकंड रिक्वेस्ट विचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स. इधर के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी खत्म नहीं हो रहे ना. I think what we should do is, अगर ये गेम खत्म करना है, if we have to level up, I should go to here and complete all these things first. इससे क्या होगा कि मैं लेवल अप भी हो जाऊंगा एंड फिर अपन खेल सकते हैं, ऐसा लगता है मुझे. तो रात या कल के स्ट्रीम में हम लोग ये एरिया कंप्लीट करते हैं. पूरा नहीं होगा मुझे पता है, बट व्हाट इट इज, देखते हैं क्या होता है. ठीक है, चलो गाइज, आज के लिए बस इतना. ये पार्ट 1 ऑफ विचर 3 सीरीज एंड टुमारो वी विल प्ले पार्ट 2. लेट्स सी.